Hey everyone, my name is Lauren McHugh and I am the founder of Team High Voltage. I am so excited to be officially welcoming you to the team. In today's new coach webinar, I'm going to be going over the basics, what I think you should know as a new coach, which is going to really set the tone for your business and make sure you start strong. So of course we have the Upper University, which you received the link to in your welcome email, and that's where everything is going to go into a lot more depth. We're going to get exclusive team training about social media, telling your story, finding your story, building your brand, challenge group basics, amazing resources. But this is a really great place to start to just get to know the basics before diving into the university. So the first thing to know is that there are different kinds of coaches. There are basically three categories where we assume our coaches land. Now, number one would be a discount coach. This is somebody who doesn't really want to work the business. They're pretty much, they don't want to help anybody necessarily who have zero sales, but they do want to benefit from the discount on Shakeology. And the 25% discount ends up saving them about $20 a month, let alone if they want to buy another program or something, they get a 25% discount on that as well, which is really cool. And this is for somebody who mainly just wants to save money. Now, number two would be a hobby coach. And this is for somebody who doesn't see Beachbody coaching as being a full-time gig for them yet, but they love the products, they love the programs, and of course they love sharing them with other people. So they probably find a lot of joy and happiness in running online boot camps or challenge groups, and they're looking to maybe earn some extra income, supplemental income, but that is the extent to what they want from their business. Now, number three is what I like to call a business builder. And this is somebody who's all in. They want to create a potentially six-figure income through their Beachbody business. They want to be full-time coaching at some point. They want to build a life of freedom. And they also want to grow a team that's doing the same thing. So you might find yourself in one of these categories to start, but it might transition into another. And maybe you want to start as a hobby coach, but you realize, you know what? I want to be a business builder. But it's important to know kind of where you are and let your upline coach know, like, hey, this is what I'm looking to get out of my business, because this is your business. Whoever got you started in this, whoever your coach is, they are your mentor, but they are not your boss. It is completely up to you to take initiative in your business. Use these training resources to crush it. We are here to help you, to give you every tool possible, but we cannot do it for you. So you really have to take some responsibility in your business, put on your CEO pants, take some initiative, figure out what kind of coach you want to be, and let your upline know so that we can best help you, best mentor you, and best guide you. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is log into your coach online office. You're going to find this by going onto teambeachbody.com, log in with your information, and then hover over the coach tab, and then click Coach Online Office. This is like your main hub. Everything goes on in your Coach Online Office. So this is where you can see your customer orders, your Success Club points, your activity, your team's activity, anything you need to see logistically in your business, you're going to see in your Coach Online Office. So first things first, you're going to set up your Beachbody websites. Now, they are provided for you, so you just have to go in there and basically put your name on it. It's super simple. You just want to personalize it. So you're going to go to My Websites here and then set up your Team Beachbody website and your Shakeology website. The next step is to set up your direct deposit. You're going to do this by going over to the My Business tab, and then all the way at the bottom of it is My EFT Management. So that way every Thursday morning, which is when we get paid, it'll just show up in your account and you don't have to worry about getting paper checks coming in the mail. I think they're also $2. So I definitely recommend setting that up from the get-go because it takes about a week for it to actually get going, just like any other job. Step three is to find your coach ID and username. So this is going to be in your Coach Online Office, just on your homepage. If you just click here, that takes you to your homepage. You'll see your user ID, who your upline coach is, who your upline diamond coach is, and your upline star diamond coach. It's great information to know. So next, I would love for you to just get familiar with the Coach mobile app. And this isn't something you'll actually find in the App Store. It's a mobile website, essentially. So you could save this to your home screen on your phone. I do recommend doing that so you can just open it like a normal app. It's just coachmobile.teambeachbody.com. Now, when you see this, you'll be able to enroll and sign up new customers, new coaches. It's very easy to use, and it's great for your customers because you do most of the work and they just get a confirmation email where they put in their personal information. So all you'll need to know from your new customer or coach is their email, their full name, their program, and their Shakeology flavor. So it's really simplifying. It simplifies the process for them and for you. And last but not least is going into your Coach Online office and going to news and training, and then click training. That's what is on the bottom here. Beachbody is so amazing, and they've created so many resources for us as coaches to succeed. So outside of the Upper University Online Training Academy you have access to, which is team exclusive and specialty training, how to crush it from a top coach. But here in the training resources in our Team Beachbody Coach Online office, it goes into a little bit more of the logistics. So I definitely check out the First 30 program, which is phenomenal. So you could find that in news and training, click training, and then click getting started. However, to prevent overwhelm, which is totally normal, you guys, I hope you know that, just dive into the 7-day new coach training on the Upper University and implement this call that you're watching now. I would definitely recommend diving into this at whatever speed suits you. I personally was someone who wanted all of the information. I had so many notebooks. I was ready to soak it all in. But if you want to take it slower, go with that. Like I said, this is your business and you set the pace. And I know in the beginning it could be a bit overwhelming because you're stepping into a whole new world, right? You just open your own business and there's so much information and it's all given to you at once. So it could be hard to figure out like, okay, what do I need to know first? What do I need to put into action first? And it's okay to feel like there's a bit of a learning curve. I would say give it 3 months around then, and then things should really start to click. But the cool thing about this business is that you can learn as you go. You could be running your first boot camp. You could be earning an income. You can be helping people in week 1 while you're still going through and learning everything. But of course, I always tell new coaches, you're not going to learn everything overnight. We aren't born Beachbody coaches, right? It is a skill that we have to learn, just like any school subject. We can't master an entire class in a day or so. So be patient and go at your own pace. And of course, let your upline coach know if something isn't making sense, and we will be more than happy to help. Next step, really quickly, is to make sure your own health and fitness you have a plan for. So you most likely got started with the All Access Challenge Pack, where you have every single Beachbody program and meal plan and even a cooking show available to you. But it's your job to pick one program to start with and do it from start to finish, no dabbling in others. That's not how they're supposed to be done. So first, get the app on your phone or go to Beachbody on demand on your desktop. So feel free to do this with me while you're watching this. The next step is to check out the site, look around, find the program that is best for your goals. This is really fun to do. But if you're unsure, reach out to your upline to help you find one that's perfect for your fitness level, your schedule, and your meal plan. I personally recommend the 21-day fix usually because it's very popular. It's great to start with. It's short, 21 days, 30-minute workouts, a fantastic meal plan. It's very shareable, and you could document every single day of it on social media very easily. So after you pick what workout you're going to do from start to finish without jumping around, you are going to read through all of the guides to get you set up for success. And since you're going to be coaching people through these, it's time to become your best client and get to know it yourself. And now is a great time to take out a calendar for the whole year and write out every single program you're going to do from start to finish. For example, 21-day fix could be the one you're going to do the month you sign up, and 21-day fix extreme, which is perfect to graduate to, that could be next month, followed by hammer and chisel, which is 60 days. So the more organized your plan is, the more likely you'll stick to it and stay on track yourself. Feel free to share your plan with your coach or in your challenge group for extra accountability. So the next thing I'm going to touch on just briefly, because in the Upper University, there's so much amazing training on social media, but you need to get it set up to start. So a lot of people want to know this. Am I supposed to use Facebook? Am I supposed to make a like page? Maybe you're like, what is a like page? Or I don't even know what that is. Do I need an Instagram? Do I need a blog, a YouTube channel? What all do I need? I don't even know how to take a selfie. Okay, deep breath. I know I kind of had a social media overwhelm when I got started. So what I always let my coaches know is that I would just pick 2 platforms max that you love, that you want to get great at. And it's hard to be great at everything. It's pretty impossible, right? So personally, I love Instagram and Facebook. That's what I started with. Those are my jam. I utilize them both. I utilize everything now, but as a new coach, I always say pick two and go. But I want to show you the difference really fast between a like page and a personal page. On the right, you have a Facebook like page. This is a business page, and you can see stats on your audience, which is awesome. How many people have seen a post. You can see the demographic you're reaching. You could see really amazing things, and you can promote your page, run advertising campaigns, all kinds of really cool things that you can't do on a personal page. That said, though, I'm not telling you to just throw your personal page out the window. I utilize both, and your personal page is actually what I recommend for all new coaches to start on. Even if you have 50 Facebook friends, that's still 50 people in your warm market that you could be utilizing in your business, you could be connecting with and talking to. So I recommend posting on both. And you can kind of see here, there's a slight difference if you go on my pages, so you could see a slight difference in what I'm posting. So sometimes I'll do the same post on both, or sometimes on my like page, I'll do more meal prep, fitness tips, workout of the day, a video, I'll go live. My personal page is more life casting. So it won't be as formal or selfies. I'm still providing a lot of value. And the most important thing to note is that I'm staying true to who I am. I'm not a beach body robot. I basically write how I talk, so I stick to my voice, my story, what I'm putting out into the world. I'm very true to myself. I have a lot of my dog, a lot of vegan food, vegan tips, personal growth. I love empowerment, body positivity, nature. I share my story a lot. I get vulnerable because there is so much power in sharing your story. You'll hear me say this all the time because this is a relationship business, not a sales business. Your social media is your storefront, and this is how people get to know you. So think of it in terms of like a brick and mortar business. This is like your window. If someone was window shopping, this is what they see of your business before they get to talk to you. So you'll notice that both of my profile pictures are very true to who I am. I'm wearing a vegan sweatshirt. They're headshots. You'll notice they're both of just me, not my family, not me with my fiance, not me and like my best friend. It's just a headshot. I'm smiling in both of them. They're very clear. They're sharp. They're good quality. Honestly, I just whitened the wall behind me, and I think they're both taken in my kitchen with natural lighting. It's very simple. And I also take advantage of the cover photo on both pages. They're the same right now. And if you click the one on my personal page, I think it just links you to my like page. So that's a handy tip. But they're very clear pictures, and they represent who I am, what makes up Lauren. And my main point is that I have my website on both of them, my blog. They're clear pictures. They look professional. I use social media for business. And when I started, I was 22, you guys. So when I used it, it was only personal, maybe like venting at that point in my life. So it was kind of foreign to me when I started, but I had to adjust that mindset to view it as a business. I make it something that I'm proud of, and I don't mind my family seeing. So I took down all my college pictures, or you can make them private if you want, but make them clear and professional and fun. Social media is really fun, but just remember that this is your business. So when people Google your name in the future, this is what pops up. So have it be something that you are proud of. Now, I love Instagram. This is one of my favorite platforms ever. It's what I started on, and I didn't make a new one, and I don't recommend it because I wanted to keep the like 100 followers that I had, who were mainly my friends and my family and people I went to school with. I feel like this can be kind of a calming feeling for people because I really did start from ground zero. I did not have a big social media following, like hardly any followers really. I had to build this from scratch, but I love this platform because it's easy, it's fun, and you can mingle with people you don't necessarily know, which was actually more comfortable for me in the beginning. So I always make sure my pictures are nice and sharp. Instagram is like a magazine. If it's a dark picture, people are going to scroll right past it. You want to make sure it's bright. You're staying true to who you are, your brand, just like 3 to 4 topics you post about. And what I want to put on here is what's going to be in my bio. So my bio on my Instagram is very, very concise. Vegan girl, positive vibes and empowerment, binge to balance. That's all that I'm about and what I do. And I link them to my Snapchat because I just love it so much. It's actually one of my biggest platforms now. And of course, I have my email, my contact information, and the link here, definitely utilize this part. That's actually to a YouTube video that I made about why I'm vegan. Now, that part is usually where I put my blog or my Facebook like page so we can connect very easily. What I do not recommend, make sure you're listening, what I do not recommend is linking them to your Team Beachbody website. I don't know if there's a stranger in the world who's going to find your page, see your link, click on it, and then buy a challenge pack from you, right? It will just immediately repel people and it screams salesperson. So it's much more beneficial for both of you to have a link where you can actually have someone message you and talk to you on a different platform. And that's a great way to get a conversation started, because Facebook, and I would recommend making your personal one public so people can find you and follow you easier, but have that in your bio, because Facebook Messenger is so much easier than direct messaging on Instagram, trust me. Okay, next, super exciting. We are going to launch your business. So you've created your social media pages, you have them, they're cleaned up, they're polished. Maybe you went through your personal Facebook page and you cleaned it up a bit, those old party pictures are gone, and now you are ready to go public and launch your business. Now, it's really like any other business, and I think that's what scares people a little bit, because it's like ripping off the Band-Aid. But I do think that greatness and the most growth happens when you push yourself outside your comfort zone. So while this may seem scary at first, realize that people are going to be so excited for you, and they're going to love your positive posts and your transformation. Even if you don't have one yet, that could be you smiling. And trust me, I was hovering over that enter button to publish my post forever. But once I hit post, I got a flood of positive messages. So I shared some examples for you here. And these are a great way to go public. Notice that I'm not holding a bag of Shakeology or 21 Day Fix DVD. These are pictures of me. One being my transformation, because I already had one, and one being a yoga pose on the beach. And this was actually the cruise that I earned through coaching. So I could talk about that. But if you haven't had a transformation yet, and this is one of the biggest questions I get, so make sure you really take this into account. Or maybe you gained muscle and you gained weight, totally different from mine. That's okay. This is your story. You want to be true to you. Just have a picture of you, make it clear, bright, smiling, maybe outside, or a selfie that's super happy with a great caption. I gave you guys kind of an example of how you can go public really well. You can personalize this, put your story in it. It's just a base example. There are also tons of examples, FYI, in our team page on Facebook under photos, albums, going public posts with like real pictures from ladies on the team and caption examples. So here is the caption. Today, I have a big announcement. As some of you may know, I've been on a journey to a healthy lifestyle change, to eat healthier, to start exercising, to find my confidence. This has all impacted my life in so many positive ways. I am so excited to announce that I'm starting a new adventure as a health and fitness coach so I can share my love for health and fitness with others and help them reach their goals. I could not be more pumped to let you know that I am officially accepting 5 clients who are looking to take charge of their fitness and nutrition with one-on-one support and coaching. If you have fitness goals and would love the help of a virtual fit friend, email me or send me a message so we can chat goals. So this is not only letting your following know that you're a coach, it's also letting them know a little bit about your story, and that could be like very personalized in the first paragraph right here. The last one is letting them know that you have a service, you're a business, and you can help them. So this is an amazing way to go public. I always recommend that you kind of do this in the evening. This is a really hot time to post. I would say good engagement times are like 8 to 9-ish in the morning, maybe, depends on when you're following us online, and about 8 to 9 p.m. I'm in Pacific time zone, but that is a really good time for me. And do this on Facebook. Realize if you post this during the workday or noon, not a lot of people are going to see the post. So I would say do this in the evening and let people know that you are open for business and you're ready to help them. I also recommend doing this on your personal Facebook page where you already have friends, family, and a following who loves you and trusts you, because you'll get even more interaction and your conversations will flow so easily. Okay, so what's next? You've gone public. You've let people know you have a service. They're reaching out to you, and now they want to know more. Okay, what to do when someone wants more information. Number 1, don't get too excited and word vomit. Don't worry, we've all done this, but you don't need to be like bombarding them with details about everything. Here's a super long message. Like, don't do that. Don't overexcite yourself. Number 2, remove emotional attachment to their response. So this is something you're just going to learn. Not every single person you talk to is going to be ready to start their fitness journey. I would say about 1 in 10, which means, they might say not right now, or they might say no, but that's never a bad thing. Every no is closer to a yes. I do not expect every person in the world to say yes to me. It is my job to let them know that I have a solution for them. I'm in no way attached to the answer. I'm just here to help as many people as I possibly can, empower them, and those who are ready to commit to a health and fitness change in their life, they'll be ready to work with me. But just remove the emotional attachment to it, or even a single no is gonna sting. It's just a part of normal business, so don't get attached to the answer. Get attached to you letting people know how much you want to help them. And I recommend really diving into some awesome personal development prior to posting publicly. That way you're full of energy and positive vibes, and people can really feel that. Number 3, ask a lot of questions. So how would I kind of word this into somebody saying, let's see, I want your help in my fitness journey. I want to hear more about your boot camp. When someone says that, I would just start the conversation like, hey girl, that's absolutely amazing. I would love to help you reach your fitness goals. What are your fitness goals? What are you trying to achieve right now? Maybe you can ask them like, what's been working for you? What hasn't been working for you? Where do you struggle? Where do you think you can improve in your health and fitness routine? It's kind of like an interview process. So I'm going to be asking a lot of questions, basically just interviewing them and asking like, what kind of workouts do they enjoy doing? How much time do they have to work out in a day? So then once I've answered all these questions back and forth, we have rapport. It's just a normal conversation. You can always send them like specific program promotions on YouTube. If you just want to type in like 21-day fix promo, that's on there. But you most likely were in my coach sneak peek group. That's how you found me. That's how you got all this information about coaching. Well, the cool thing is we run boot camp, aka challenge group sneak peeks every single month. So you always have somewhere to invite to. So if someone wants more information on your post, ask them those questions. But the main one being, would you like to be added to a group that has a quick video going into all the details? No strings attached. They're going to say, well, duh, of course, it's free information. Then you can just add them to our bootcamp sneak peek group, and there's always one available. And then ask when they will have the time, or they'll make the time to watch the content in the group. Then I would reach back out to them the next day and just ask what their thoughts are. And just always lead, once they tell you their thoughts, with the All Access Challenge Pack, because it truly is the solution. So if they want clarification, you could just say something along the lines of, it's an online fitness accountability group. All that I really expect from you is to check into the group daily on the app, stick to your workout calendar and nutrition guide. You can set your own rules. They're all different. So that's something fun and unique, and you can put your own spin on them. So you'll get my coaching and the community for over a year, along with every single Beachbody workout program, cooking shows, and meal plans. And if this is something you want to say to them, you could say like, I also require weekly check-ins with me and progress pictures. So that's something important to tell them. You can email that. You can email that to me every Sunday night. So you just want to be very specific. So number 6 is to learn how to handle objections. And really that means handling questions, because most people are just curious as to how this works. That is a very normal human thing. So maybe they said, I don't know if I have the time to commit to a workout program. Then you could say something like, how much time do you have to work out in a day? Can you commit to 20 minutes a day? Because I have a program for you. Or I don't know if the nutrition guide is going to work for me because it seems pretty strict or not in my lifestyle. Well, it's actually very customizable, because you get a food list of what you can eat, then you get to pick what you love. You don't have to eat the same thing as me, or you could say it's customizable for every lifestyle. Or maybe someone says, I don't know much about Shakeology. Do I really need it? And that's when you can let them know why you love Shakeology so much and why it's going to help them in their health and fitness. Because honestly, nutrition is just as or even more important than their fitness program. So let them know if you have questions. I have answers. Never let them frustrate you because they need answers. Let them know you understand, and tell them how you felt when you first got started and how you feel now that the solution you have, what is it providing you? Number 7 is to not give the price until the end. And that might sound kind of odd, but it's so important to speak to the value in what you have to offer them before they have a price tag attached to it. When they realize how badly they do need it and how much they're getting from you, they're not going to care about a price tag. And if you ask me, the value that we have is insane, and what we have to offer is incredible. Someone is getting a world-class trainer in the comfort of their living room, with a program that is literally proven to work. Beachbody goes through years of test groups, you guys, to prove this before it's even on the market. They also get a nutritionist, the best in the world, that put together these food guides that are customizable per person for every lifestyle, and they get access to your one-on-one support and accountability to make sure they're crushing it, which is the game changer. And I want to just point out that the less than average cost of a gym membership is $40 per month. The All Access Challenge Bundle is $199 for an entire year, which is about $16 a month. And gyms do not have one-on-one support unless you pay a trainer several $100s. That's tacked onto that. They don't have meal plans. They don't have Shakeology. They don't have portion control containers. They don't have tons of meal plans. They don't have accountability. We do. They're getting Shakeology, the most nutritious meal of the day, to make sure their body is fueled and that they're covering the basis for their nutrition. Are they getting their fruits and veggies for the day? Are they actually getting all the vitamins and minerals they really need to recover from their workouts and make sure their bodies are running at their optimal levels as well? Right? So once everybody knows what you're getting, then that's when you ask, and you could tell them when they ask you that it's $199 for the All Access Challenge Pack, and that's it. And I always wait till the end to show them the value I have to offer, which is why I use those bootcamp sneak peek groups to share my story via video, other transformations, and the value leading up to the investment. And then I enroll using the Coach mobile app that I talked about, and it's super easy for my customers. It makes sure there's no mistakes as well. They get signed up with you. It's super smooth. Or you could download an app like BB Links, Beachbody Links, and make customizable links for whatever they decide on. You just input your coach ID. It's awesome. So once the purchase has gone through, you'll see that under new customers on the left-hand side of your Coach Online office. Then you can add them into your challenge group /bootcamp. And if you're a new coach, simply email me their email and I will invite them to our bootcamp. Next is how to create a challenge group. This is really exciting. So if you're a new coach, I would say under 3 months old, you are more than welcome to add your challengers to our community on the My Challenge Tracker app. And if you want to run your own, the first thing is to download the My Challenge Tracker app on the App Store, and you can also access this online. And you should all be in our team one now. Therefore, you understand this is for you to also stay on track with your Beachbody workout program and Shakeology. It's so much fun to do themed ones, and I'll occasionally do so. Like I did a self-love one in February, but I also think that having a professional title is important. This is a huge place for you to stay accountable. And this is not a coach group. So there's no coach talk in this. It's just fitness and health. But let's say you're ready to run your own. You have 5+ challengers interested. They got a challenge pack. So once you decide on a fun theme or title, I would theme it, date it, and then announce it. And as you can see, it's a very simple process online. You can even schedule your posts in advance, which is what I do. It makes this a whole lot easier. So in the description, it's pretty basic. It just says just say in there what you need from them and what this bootcamp is about. And then every day I'll just go into my bootcamp with little bits of posts and motivation, or just check in with my own accountability, or a sweaty selfie after my workout, a recipe. But if you don't know what to post, listen up. This is awesome. Don't worry, we really have you covered. Just go into your Coach Online office and then Sales and Marketing tab, Challenge Group Tools, Challenge Group Guides, Daily Coaching Guide. And this is available for every single program, multiple program. You don't have to worry about a single thing because Beachbody gives you something to post daily. So you could schedule when your post will show up in the app. So your challengers always have a place to check in. And when you're creating a group, you can make a pretty picture so people see the title. You don't have to follow any certain style. Just theme it, make it fun, give it a start date, and then post about it. So now for the fun part, using social media to attract people to you. We work solely on social media, and almost all of my coaches run their businesses on social media. So you're putting out valuable content for people to get to know you daily. And I wanted to give you a few examples here. But basically what I ask myself before posting is, would this benefit someone? Does it add value in some way? Can this help better someone's day? So the best thing to do is to share your story. In mine here, I'm doing a workout check-in. I'm adding in what I love about it because I used to be so intimidated by the gym. And here I'm actually using Beachbody On Demand, doing 21-day fix. I'm streaming my workout from home, even though I'm traveling back and forth. So this is very relatable, and I'm just sharing how I work out. And in the middle, this is giving value through what Shakeology has done for me. I don't even say Shakeology, I say superfoods, and I even define the word superfood, and it looks delicious. I made it look pretty. You don't see the bag or anything. I'm in the picture. It's great quality. I'm also sharing a little bit of my story that people can ask me about. The third picture is being very, very vulnerable about my story. I'm sharing how I fell off track and what a month of strictly following my programs, my superfoods, and accountability have done for me. We are all open, vulnerable, and relatable through our story. The best posts are those that share what you've gone through, and the person reading it can do it too. So they know that you're relatable and they can do it too. They always have a virtual fit bestie when you're around. So you're there for them. You motivate them, you pump them up through your posts. Again, add value and think about what you needed when you first started. Be that person. More examples are recipes that are portion approved. If you want to check out the Fixate cooking show on Beachbody On Demand for examples, there's really great recipes on there. Share your top fit tips, how you have no excuses even as a mom with limited time, how you fit in your workouts even with a full-time job, what makes you happy, share your hobbies, because that is how people are going to connect with you. Not Beachbody. You are you, not Beachbody. That's just the tools we use to help people. You are the game changer and people need to see you. So your daily focus and goals. As a new coach, your month one goal is simple. Achieve Success Club 5 and Emerald rank. And don't worry, that is going to be gone over in depth in the Upward Training Academy, but know that is your goal in month one. This is a great tracker to use to track your daily activity, and it needs structure because it's a business, and you can find a lot more tools in our team page files section. One of my favorites is called the Empower Hour tracker that you can print out in bulk, and in the photo albums, new coach albums, tools, there's a lot more. So every day you need to be focusing on these core activities. So number one is to be proof the product works. And this is how people are going to trust you. This is how people are going to sign up in your boot camp because you are doing your workout. You are drinking your Shakeology and you're sharing about it every single day. How can you share it if you're not doing it? That's when people come off as salesy because they're not credible. They're not incredibly passionate about what's working for them. Number two is personal development. This is basically figuring out what you need to improve on specifically with your mindset and then reading about it and implementing it. Some of my favorites are GoPro, The Compound Effect, and Push by Chalene Johnson. You Are a Badass is great by Jen Sincero. Jab, 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 Right Hook by Gary Vaynerchuk is fantastic. Those are so many amazing books that you can also listen to on audio, but there are so many recommendations on the Academy as well. And that really needs to be happening every single day though. It's gonna give you confidence in your business and in turn, your self-esteem as well. And this will ensure you're also full of energy and excitement when you are sending out those messages. Step three is to stay connected. Are you checking into our team Facebook page and encouraging other people? Are you watching our team calls? Are you listening to the weekly national wake-up call? That is from corporate every Monday, and top coaches share their tips. Number four, social media. Are you posting every single day? This is the only way that people know you exist, right? So it needs to be super consistent. Consistency trumps skill any day of the week. So show up daily, put yourself out there 3 to 5 times a day, and post with added value. Next is to add 3 to 5 new contacts a day. And you can do this on Facebook through mutual friends, on Instagram with hashtags, then direct message people and bring them to Facebook. They'll have similar interests. Really, whatever platform you're using every day, you need to be adding contacts. This is how you grow your following. Next, you're going to invite people to join your challenge group. So every day I invite a couple people a day to work on their fitness goals with me. I'll send out a personal message and talk goals. And this is something I do every single day that's in my power to control my business and move forward. And if you can't tell, this whole section right here is what's called your power hour. There's also a call on that in our photo album section if you want to go through it with me step by step. Now, if you're a business builder, you're going to want to do this next one as well. I invite a couple people to learn about my coaching business every day. And I've been seeing, you could even message them. I've been seeing what you're posting. You're so inspiring. Have you ever considered what I do? I think you'd be amazing at this. It's as simple as that. I send out a few of those a day. It's very personal to that person, along with following up with those people who said they'd get back to me, or, maybe I talked to someone last month about their goals. I just want to check back in with them. That's a great way to show people you genuinely care, and people just forget. I forget all the time. I know I open messages and I forget that I did, which, by the way, the best way to contact me is via email because my messages get bumped down very fast. So anyway, following up, it's just nice to have that gentle reminder. I always appreciate those. So you can always say something like, hey girl, I just wanted to see if you got a chance to watch those videos for my bootcamp sneak peek. I always end with a question. The fortune is in the follow-up. If you don't ask a question, they don't have to respond. So more to do on this tracker is to simply check in with your challengers, check into the team group, and to summarize this awesome tracker is to just check out the file section because you want to make sure you're using the right one for you. This is just one of many. So check it out because tracking truly is the key to your success. So to summarize the business building activities to track daily, this is how you know you're moving forward. 1, add new people. 2, invite new people. 3, follow up with people. 4, post on social media. And 5, do your workout and follow the nutrition guide, drink your Shakeology, be a product of the product. It's really as simple as that. This is the core of the work you're doing in your business. Now let's simplify this even more. You could take a screenshot of this if you want, put this in the background of your phone. This is what you should be doing every single day. And this is all you need to be focusing on in your daily core activities or your business hour. Let's say you only have 1 hour to work on the business. This is what you should be doing. So number 1, did you work out? Number 2, did you drink Shakeology? Number 3, did you listen to personal development? I recommend like 30 minutes a day because you can all do that when you're driving, cooking, cleaning, even working out. There you go. Number 4, did you post on social media 3 to 5 times? Number 5, did you initiate 5 new invites or conversations? And number 6, did you add 5 new contacts today? It's really as simple as that. It's what you should be doing every single day in your business, and you don't want to overcomplicate it. I recommend starting your personal development with The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. It's an amazing book. I think you will absolutely love it. And you can also use the audiobook if you want to multitask, or download the podcast app and get the Team Beachbody podcast to listen to old national wake-up calls, listen to business podcasts, motivational ones, and just reach out in our team group if you want recommendations. To understand this business, there is a free download to the book GoPro in the personal development section of the Upper University. It's amazing. It's a quick listen and a great intro to what network marketing even is. So lastly, some important information to know, our Team High Voltage team call every other Tuesday, so twice a month, usually the first and third week at 6 p.m. Pacific time, which is 9 p.m. Eastern time. They're all recorded, so no worries if you can't make that time, and they are posted into the team page afterwards every single time in the photo albums section. So if you go in our team group, click photos, albums, it's right there. So make that a priority to watch it the same day because I go over very relevant tips, templates, trainings, there's guest speakers to help you move your business forward. Number 2 is the National Wake Up Call. That's every Monday at 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time. And it's a call put on by corporate where we receive news, announcements, and top tips from a top coach. Again, it is recorded, but you'll hear best strategies, tips, what's working for them, breaking news. It's definitely a priority, and it's a great way to start your week. Our training website is where you find the Team Training Academy with the 7-day new coach training, followed by the 30-day Rock the Basics intensive training if you want to go into that afterwards. This is for my coach who is a top coach in the entire company, but it is the best training you could possibly get access to. And again, it is not available to other teams. So I want to clarify this though, and you might want to write this down, pause this, make sure you're taking notes on this. On the challenge group day in the 7-day training academy, the Uproar Bootcamp is not for our team. I repeat, the Uproar Bootcamp is not for our team. Our team has the one that you saw earlier. It's on the My Challenge Tracker app and where you can learn how to run your own. That's what you were added to and given the link to in your welcome email. Next is your coach breaking news. So when you're in your online office, there's going to be a coach breaking news on the right-hand side. And this is where you'll see all updates about what you need to know. So if we have a new program or who's speaking on the National Wake Up Call, if there's going to be downtime in the back office, everything is announced there. So to close out this new coach webinar, keep on working on the Upper Training Academy. That's where you'll really dive into the basics. But things you can do along the way, Get into a challenge group like the High Voltage Wellness Community. You can see how they're run, post for your own accountability, and add your first clients to that so you don't have to worry about running the group alone. And it's more of a community vibe. I cannot stress how much the best coaches are the best challengers. So show up in the app daily with your own fitness and your own health. So secondly, go through that 7-day new coach training in the Upper University. Afterwards, you will have a lot more clarity on challenge groups. And this is when you set the date for your first challenge group. So set it up as soon as possible, whether that's in 2 weeks or 3, so you could start talking about it now and write it on your calendar and start promoting it. Next is to go public and let people know that you are a coach and you are ready to help them. I know this is scary at first, but trust me, you'll gain so much confidence, and vulnerability is strength. Number 5 is to hit Success Club. That is your month 1 goal and the measure of success in your business. It is amazing. We get recognized from corporate. It's an incentive program. And this is how you get on the Success Club trip every year, which is amazing. We go into these incredible tropical locations that are completely paid for 2, and you get monthly recognition prizes for hitting Success Club. It's called Success Club. So if you want to succeed, you want to be in it. And above all else, it's a meter of, are you helping people get healthy and fit? Are you doing what you signed up to do as a coach? Are you making a difference in the lives of others? So that's it, you guys. Hopefully this was helpful. Make sure you keep working your way through the Upper University. All receive the link to that in your welcome email. It's also in our team description of our team group. And if you have any questions, go through your new coach manual that you were sent. It was attached in your welcome email, or you could post up in our team page as well. So again, welcome to this amazing, amazing community. I'm seriously so excited to help you crush your goals.